I don't want to sound like a hipster right now, but I've been hating Elon Musk before it was cool to hate Elon Musk. Before he named his kid Thunderbird 9000, and before he dated a fucking pop star because he could say, I'm a big, rich, powerful guy that dates pop stars and names my kids Thunderbird 9000 and then colonize the whole universe, and I'm going to send cars to deep galaxy, outer space. I'm gonna be the real life Spock. I'm gonna be the real life Captain Kirk. I'm gonna be the real life Bill Gates. I hate this guy. I've been disliking this guy for a very long time. And if you're just opening your eyes right now to how Elon Musk is the biggest douchebag in the whole world, well then that's great. But if you're not quite there yet, there's this clip floating around the internet, and I thought that I would just watch it on the internet and see what happens. First, the context. It's NPR. All I know about it is their tiny little desk concerts. That's all I know about NPR, and that maybe some people listen to it that are a little bit snobbish about their genres of music. But what do I know? Nothing. Let's watch this thing. Elon Musk, you suck.
With many new cases every day, he tweeted, quote, "Free America now," in all caps.
Free America now. We're not free. Freedom isn't free, Elon Musk. Pay up. You got the money. Give us the money. You can make it possible. You're the richest guy in the friggin' world. Free. Fuck you.
On this issue, we do not agree.
I'm with this lady. I don't agree with them. Let's go on.
I mean, this is a hot button issue where
Hot button issue. Press that button, Elon. Let's get to it.
rationality takes a back seat. So,
okay, so he's going on about the COVID-19 vaccine, if you didn't catch that.
in the grand scheme of things, I think this is, what we have is something with a very low mortality rate and high contagion. And
low mortality rate, high contagion. Oh my God, hundreds of thousands of people are dead, man. What the fuck are you saying?
something that is of low risk to a young person is of high risk to an older person.
It's not about the risk of getting COVID-19. It's about the risk of spreading it to other people that could potentially die. What is your fucking problem? You're missing the point, Mr. Elon.
Essentially, the right thing to do would be to not have done a lockdown for the whole country.
Tell me what's the right thing, Elon. You're the richest, you're the smartest, you're the most genius guy in the world. Tell us.
Everybody dies.
I love that response.
I get that.
That is the response of a robot being. Well, everybody dies. Isn't that right? Everybody is going to die at some point. COVID-19, weeding out the weak. We don't need the weak. Freak you. Fuck you, Elon. Who are you?
The question is, what on balance serves the greater good?
The greater good. The greater good. This guy is straight out of a science fiction novel. The greater good? You're on NPR talking about the greater good, Elon Musk? Jesus Christ, man. Who are you? I'm going to keep asking it. Who are you? You are not like a CEO billionaire guy. There's something else going on. I don't know. You don't name your kid Thunderbird 9000 and get away with it. Not with me.
This is a no-win situation. It has diminished my faith in humanity. This whole.
Oh, it's diminished his faith in humanity. Oh, is that what it's done? Oh, Elon. Oh, everyone is just too scared of dying. Too scared of their grandpas dying. Who cares about Aunt Nancy? She can die all she wants. She doesn't own a fucking company going to Mars. She doesn't matter. Screw her. I'm with Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle in a fucking goddamn comedy bar having a birthday party time. Meanwhile, literally everybody gets COVID.
Because?
That might not be true. Fact check, that might not be true. But COVID was got. Dave Chappelle, you friggin' jerk.
The irrationality of people in general.
Will you get a vaccine? What do you do with your own family?
Tell me, Elon, will you get the vaccine?
Don't get a vaccine. Why is that?
I'm not at risk for COVID, nor am I kid.
He's not at risk for COVID. When they say high risk, they don't mean high risk for COVID. They mean high risk for dying because you're like immunocompromised or you're old. And young, vital people like yourself, Elon, you can pass it on to somebody. You might even pass it on to another young, vital person. We're so close to the end of this thing. If everybody just takes this vaccine, herd immunity, we get out there, everyone can party again. But until then, we got to listen to this friggin' jerk be the richest piece of crap in the goddamn world, spouting this nonsense, responsible for people's lives. Let's remember, this guy is not just a rich fucking eccentric guy. This guy is the CEO of $1 billion company, if not a couple. You know, SpaceX and Tesla, to name a few. And he's responsible for people's lives. And he's going to go on. Let's just keep watching.
No.
And what do you do now? Do you just go to work? Is that how you're conducting yourself and your family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This entire time, SpaceX has been at work through this entire thing.
Of course you have. Oh, of course you have.
Security clearance, because we're doing national security work. We send astronauts to the space station and back. Tesla has been, apart from several weeks where we're shut down by the state and then an overzealous Alameda County, which is a travesty. But apart from that, we've been making cars this entire time.
Oh, I love that, how he makes it sound so humble. We've just been making cars. It sounds like he's just like in the garage with the boys. We've just been making cars. Oh, I hate this man.
And it's been great.
How do you answer your employees who say, I think you're putting me and my family at risk? What do you say to them then?
Great, stay home.
Stay home.
Stay home.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay home.
Do they get penalized for that?
What happens, Elon? Tell us. What happens to these
What can
people
they
that
do
just
if they
stay home?
feel that they are at risk?
I mean, if they have a legitimate reason to be at risk, then they should stay home.
All right. So
Right.
when they decide, when this
Absolutely.
is your policy, when these workers are worried, and do you feel that they have I want to just get back to that. Put yourselves in their shoes. Do you feel they have a good reason to be worried? And do you feel a duty to pay them and make sure they're okay, despite the fact that you don't
Great
agree
question.
with how they feel about
Spectacular
COVID versus
question,
how
lady.
you feel about
Let's just
COVID?
move on.
Just move on.
She asks the question, the only question, the main question, and Elon responds with, just move on. Let's not talk about that right now. I hate this guy. If you like this guy, you have to realize you're wrong. You have to know that this guy's a piece of shit.
Okay. All right. Okay. I want to finish up talking about.
You want to end the
Let's finish
podcast
this
now? We
up
do it.
already.
Okay. What do you say? No, we don't. I don't want to end it. I just want to understand where you've at. But I do. I feel like I understand where you are. So
I
one of
feel
the
like I
I
things.
should
understand
say,
where he is,
we've
too.
also spent quite a lot.
Him and Tunderbird 9000 and his pop star girlfriend. What's her name? I don't know, like Sludgy or something. So him, Sludgy, and Thunderbird 9000 are fucking just making cars. They're just out there going to work. They're grinding. They're trying to achieve the American dream, and they're trying to make America free again. Oh my God, what a humble, gracious human being. Not an ounce of ego. What a guy. Elon Musk.
Of time with the Harvard epidemiology team doing antibody studies. Tesla makes the vaccine machines for CureVac. Gates said something about me not knowing what it's doing. It's like, hey, knucklehead, we actually make the vaccine machines for CureVac, that company you invested in.
Seems like you have a lot of passion around this topic, like that you feel this has been blown and that there are better ways to do it, which is what you do in your other parts of your life.
Oh my
correct?
God.
Whether it's Tesla or
Yeah.
SpaceX, the rockets aren't being reused. The cars aren't electric. The way we address viruses is irrational.
It's very irrational.
It's very irrational. Oh my God. What a guy. What an absolute gem. What a role model. The guy that you want to be looking up to. This is the guy that you got to make sure to be following. Well, because Donald Trump has been completely deplatformed, and you want that like eccentric rich guy point of view, then I guess this is the new account. This is the one to follow. This is hilarious stuff. Elon Musk, you're a caricature of a caricature of a caricature of yourself. It is so funny to watch it all unfold in reality, and I can't believe that you're an actual, real person. It blows my mind, and it blows my mind even further that people think that you're a brilliant genius. You're not a brilliant genius. Not by my eyes, not in my opinion. No way, Jose. Not any day. See you later. That's the end of the video.